My name is Roxy Williams, Nicaragua National Point of Contact and coordinator of the open course Introduction to Space Engineering, a collaboration between National Point of Contact of Panama and Nicaragua. In total, we had 26 students, 11 from Panama and 15 from Nicaragua. And from those students, 92% of the students achieved the minimum score required to approve the course.
Hi, my name is Arcia and I am the National Point of Contact of Space Generation for Panama. I was also the instructor of the second edition of Introduction to Space Engineering course. We started the course explaining the motivation of the human race to explore the space and to utilize the resources that the space can provide to humanity. In Module 2, I explained the pioneers in astronomy and orbital mechanics. I also explained the different types of orbits and how the satellites move around the planet. In Module 3, I explained about rocket theory and how they were able to put payloads into space. We briefly mentioned about the role of Saturn V into bringing the human into the moon in the Apollo missions. Module 4 was dedicated to different access to space methods, such as the Blue Origin's New Shepard, suborbital flight, among others. In Module 5, we remember the missions of the Space Shuttle, and also celebrating its retirement 11 years ago. We also did a live transmission of the SpaceX and NASA Demo 2 mission and the splashdown of the Crew Dragon.
Y ahí vemos inmediatamente a la lancha de rescate de SpaceX y NASA.
Module 6 and Module 7 was dedicated to the space race between the United States and Soviet Union, starting from the launch of Sputnik in 1957 to the moon landing in 1969. We then explained the more collaborative approach between agencies and countries to build projects such as the International Space Station. We also mentioned about the new missions to the moon and beyond, such as Artemis 1 from NASA. In Module A, I explained different satellite applications for telecommunications, navigation, and Earth monitoring. The role of the small satellites, especially the CubeSat standard, was also emphasized in this new industry, new space. We finished the course with a space mission design workshop with the software BAP from Open Cosmos. This software was utilized by the students to simulate several scenarios about the International Space Station orbit, navigation satellites, and Copernicus data. They used BAP also to design a CubeSat project for their final presentation.
We had 4 guest speakers during the course, what we call the Speaker of the Month series. We start our first guest speaker with Engineer Juan Lara, in Space Manufacturing and Robotics Program Manager from Tethers Unlimited Inc. Our second guest speaker was Dr. Carlos Donato Morcillo, who is Senior Engineer in Nanowave Technologies. In our third guest speaker, we had Dr. Luis Ravelo, NASA EPS COR Agency Project Manager and Professor at the University of Central Florida. Dr. Luis Ravelo brought us 2 guest speakers, amazing people, Mike Conroy, who led the NASA modeling and simulation, and we had Laura Segarra from the NASA commercial crew. We finished the Speaker of the Month series with PhD candidate Ulises Núñez from the Space System Design Laboratory and Georgia Institute. The final project was a mission based on a CubeSat. We had judges during the presentation, so we evaluate all the teams and we selected 3 teams based on the evaluation. All of the teams did a great job. In our third place, we have the team called Galaxy, who called their mission SeaCasat, which was aimed to do sea level monitoring. In our second place, we had EducaSat 1 to give internet for education. And in our first place, we have a team called Nika Space, and who called their mission CubeSat Nene, as an aim the aeolic monitoring. We are very excited to have many students from Panama and students from Nicaragua realizing that this is a new passion they have now.
Me voy muy contenta y muy satisfecha conmigo misma porque sentí que fui más allá de mis límites y de mi zona de confort y es algo que quisiera continuar. También la bonita experiencia de lo que es interactuar con ambos países, Panamá y Nicaragua, con las personas de ambos países, algo muy bonito y la experiencia, algo que se lleva. Y bueno, a todas las personas que quisieran tomar este curso, los exhorto a que lo tomen porque no se van a arrepentir.
Thank you to the Space Generation organizing team for this opportunity. I know the importance of space science in solution of global problems, and I learned more than my expected. I highly recommend this course and also motivate another young people to continue with innovation and science.
Recientemente culminé el curso de Introducción a la Ingeniería Espacial y la verdad me pareció un curso bastante completo, especialmente gracias a la atención de Ángel y Roxy. La verdad hicieron de este curso un curso único y despertaron un interés en mí en una rama completamente nueva a la cual desconocía.
Para mí, estar en el curso de Ingeniería Aeroespacial fue una experiencia inolvidable. Nunca pensé que iba a aprender algo de que está tan lejos de mí, pero ahora que ya lo he estudiado siento que está tan cerca. Los sueños que vivieron las personas antes de nosotros, que fueron inventores de grandes tecnologías, siento que en un futuro nosotros podemos hacer eso. Lo único que nos queda es educarnos y mediante el curso de Ingeniería Aeroespacial, gracias a todas las personas que nos ayudaron en el camino y finalmente el proyecto que hemos realizado nos lleva con mucho orgullo.
I personally want to congratulate the students from Panama and Nicaragua for all of their efforts in passing the course. And I expect new students from Central America to join the course in the third edition.
We want to thank you for being an organization who promotes and who motivates young professionals and students from university to get involved in the space industry. And see you for the third edition of the course.